Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome back to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon video. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the possibilities of brand new Alolan Pokemon being revealed in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Just from looking at leaks and evidence and things like that, and my own personal opinions and speculation to why there should be new Alolan forms, or that there will be new Alolan forms in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. If you are excited for this video, then please remember to hit the like button below, and please subscribe as well if you are enjoying the Ultra Sun and Moon content and you do want to see more. With everything out of the way though, let's get into the video guys, and I really hope that you enjoy. Okay, so the reason I believe that new Alolan forms will be in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, firstly is because of all of the old leaks that we got for Sun and Moon. So the Chinese leaks, the 4chan leaks, everything like that. They went into detail and spoke about all the different things that would be in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, whilst not all of them were correct, quite a lot of the things that were mentioned in the leaks did end up being true. And what I believe is that when Nintendo made Pokemon Sun and Moon, they always had Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in the works as well. They always knew they were going to make this game. So maybe these leaks were for all of the 4 games in general. So Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, those 4 games. These leaks were perhaps for all of those games in general. And so because only a few of the leaks were seen in Pokemon Sun and Moon, that means that the rest of the leaks might be seen in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Because the things that they did get right were things like no gyms, more than one evolution for Rockruff, the time works differently in each version, obviously Moon being set 12 hours apart from Sun. The stone bracelet has nothing to do with Synchro Evolution, it's obviously Z crystals and stuff like that. Ash Greninja is in the game, Lucca, Cynthia, Blue, everyone like that makes an appearance. There is a flying type bird Pokemon whose appearance varies by island, which is obviously Oricorio. Things like that. They got a lot of things right, and they also got a couple of Alolan Pokemon right as well, such as the Rattata line being dark, and then the Ninetales line as well. They said that it was going to be Fire and Fairy, and obviously turned out to be Ice and Fairy, but they still got it right that Alolan Ninetales and Alolan Vulpix were going to be in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So that was a bunch of leaks that they did actually get true, and there are some more leaks as well, talking about the game that haven't been seen to be true in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But like I said earlier, the leaks could be for all the 4 games, and so the rest of the leaks we could be seeing in Ultra Sun and Moon. So the new Alolan forms that we could see in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon are the Butterfree that everyone really wanted to see, the Nidoqueen and Nidoking, the Growlithe line, so Growlithe and Arcanine, the Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam line, and then the Doduo and Dodrio line. This would be really cool to see, and I know that we've already seen the normal versions of like Arcanine and Growlithe, who are just seen to be the normal fire type that we all know, but because the game is set in an alternate universe or set into the future, maybe in the alternate universe these Pokemon have Alolan forms instead of the Pokemon we know in Sun and Moon. So instead of like having an Alolan Vulpix and an Alolan Ninetales, which we know we have in Pokemon Sun and Moon, maybe it's Alolan Growlithe and Alolan Arcanine in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Maybe it's a parallel universe or an alternate universe, something like that, where these new Alolan forms are, there instead of the ones that we know in Sun and Moon. On the other hand, it could be that it is set in the future. Maybe something has happened to Alola which has made Pokemon have to evolve and adapt to their surroundings, which is what Alolan Pokemon are. Alolan Pokemon are just the normal Pokemon that have adapted to their surroundings, which has changed their types and the moves that they can learn. So maybe something happens due to Ultra Space, maybe something happens to Alola, and so these Pokemon have to adapt and evolve. So Arcanine, which was a fire type, has to adapt and evolve to become a water type, because it was said that Arcanine was going to be a water type. Maybe the land, something happens with the land, so Arcanine has to be able to swim or something like that, and so it becomes a water type. Maybe something like that happens, but I do feel like the alternate universe or the set in the future is going to play a massive part. And because of these leaks obviously they are leaks, so not everything is going to be valid. Obviously it could be people making stuff up, but because so much of this was true, I do believe that the rest of these leaks are going to be seen in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I feel like these leaks were for all of the games in general, not just Sun and Moon. So out of all the leaks that you have seen in the past, maybe all of it was true, maybe just some of it was coming out in Ultra Sun and Moon and not all of it in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But that's just my opinion. That's why I do think new Alola forms are going to be in Ultra Sun and Moon. I feel like these are going to be in Ultra Sun and Moon. I feel like we are going to see Butterfree, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Growlithe, Arcanine, Doduo, Dodrio at the Abra line. I could be completely wrong, but this is just what I believe to happen. Let me know your thoughts about this, guys. It's obviously a really cool topic to look into, and but yeah, that is everything for this video, guys. So if you did enjoy, please remember to hit the like button below. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy, please subscribe for more Ultra Sun and Moon content, and I do have a couple more Ultra Sun and Moon videos coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to check them all out if you haven't already. But that is everything from me though, guys. Thanks again for watching. Have a glorious day, and peace.